Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 417. My name's Rob. Happy that you're here. Honored and humbled that you keep coming back, like for reals. So we got a lot to talk about this morning. It's Pearl Harbor Day. It is 12/7/19, so we got some math there. It's also a Savage Saturday, and Sam's got a game today. But more importantly, Sissy's got a game in about an hour and 10 minutes. Yeah, can't wait. Yeah, so it's certainly not an off day, so we got to go. Let's do this. First things first, I'm still the realist. I'm also a winner. Yeah, right? I was thinking about this morning. Actually, I've been thinking about it since a conversation I had yesterday with one of the teachers at Jack's school, where she said, maybe you're a champion for autism, Rob, right? And we'll talk about that conversation tomorrow when we talk about tomorrow. I've already decided tomorrow's title will be Crybaby number 2. A couple crybaby stories for you guys, but not today. Today we're going to talk about football and maybe a little basketball. So, but anyway, going back to being a winner, I win more than I lose. Sometimes I convince myself that my life stinks and all these things, but I've been a champion at every level, right? When I was a little guy, I won competitions. When I was a bigger little guy, I won competitions. When I was in high school, I was a national champion twice. And as a grown-up, I've won big competitions. Just a winner, right? Like I'm not saying that to be condescending or to be cocky. It is what it is, right? Sometimes I just need to remind myself. My thank yous go out to the Oregon Ducks. Well done. They put a beat down on Utah, so that's step number 1 in OU and Jalen Hurts going to the championship. So let's just talk about run that back real quick. So on Monday, we talked about being on the spectrum. We talked about Jack's first day that was even better than I could have imagined, right? We talked about savoring the end, about how everything comes to an end, right? Everything that we know of, right? Like we talk about, eternal life and all those things, but I'm talking about the stuff we can see with our eyes, right? Everything has a beginning, everything has an end. The end always comes quicker than we want it to. And then when we get there, we shouldn't cry about it. We should be happy, right? Just like a funeral. A funeral should be a celebration of somebody's life, not a sad event. Everything dies. The next day, we talked about how everything changes. Gave a couple examples. Ron Rivera, Carmelo Anthony. Just some things that looked like they were never going to change, and then all of a sudden they change, right? And they change at the very last minute. So again, we know, all right, wherever I'm at right now, this is not permanent, right? Everything changes. We talked about being a biter, imitating. That imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. And I shared with you the index cards that I picked up from Thaddeus. And then as I did it, as I mentioned out loud, everybody's like, that's such a great idea. Like, yeah, that we really reached deep for that one. Which reminds you that you got to find your peeps. Find your people, right? They'll keep your fire lit. They will fan the flame when they need to. They'll help you create some sparks. But you're only going to get that with your people. You're not going to get that with people that you don't like your people, right? And since we're in the midst of the season of giving, we've been talking a lot about generosity and how that affects us all and how it's necessary, right? And that while it seems like it's painful, while you're giving away something else, like you're going to get more out of that than you would spending that money on your own. Seriously, like for reals. And I got a million more stories about that, but we're not going to talk about that today either. Yesterday, man, how about Jack yesterday? I mean, how about Jack? That's the result of him going to school a couple days a week for the first, I don't know, whatever. And then talk about throwing a match on an open flame, him going to PTI. Wow. That's all I can say. And then, we talk about how tomorrow, see, almost got me. Not today. Today I got to be a savage. Today we're going to go out and we're going to play some basketball. I'm already fired up. I cannot wait. All right. Hands up. Peace out. I wish Jack was here to do this with me, but he's not. So hopefully, I don't know, he'll be back. Don't you worry. We're better together. I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces. Go OU. Go LSU. Who else do we want to win today? I don't even care. But I want LSU to beat Georgia. Coach Ed. Go get him, Coach Ed. Because that just guarantees that OU is going to get in. as long as OU does their job. All right, I got to go, guys. Have a great day. Deuces.